hot that I got my first car windshield deflector because car heatness, like the temperatures inside, is no joke.
You know, I was thinking about that too. I was like, I really need one of those heat deflectors for my car too. So yeah, we'll have to talk afterward. I need to figure out where to get one. We're talking about the showers and the thunderstorms though that might keep the temperatures down a little bit for us. This was early this morning, right before 6 a.m. and look at that haze and fog that was out there at High Point. This is because we had some heavy downpours in that area yesterday, but gorgeous throughout the rest of the afternoon. And then we had some afternoon clouds starting to build and a few isolated storms south out toward the areas of Thomasville and near Asheboro. You can see Blues Lake, just a beautiful day, gorgeous afternoon. Lots of folks out on the water, and temperatures today it hit about 94 degrees for folks in Winston-Salem, and up in Greensboro only 93. So it's not the hottest day we've seen, but we are feeling more uncomfortable. You're still sitting at 92 Winston-Salem at this hour, just before 790 in Burlington, 89 in Greensboro, and we're holding on to the heat. So your heat index feeling like 96 at this hour at Winston-Salem, and 94 in Greensboro, 95 in Burlington, and 93 in Mount Airy, and about 95 in Wilkesboro too. So hot afternoon. We've got temperatures at 89 degrees typically this time of the year. This is still an official heat wave. We're just below those heat advisory criteria where we would be more concerned for heat illness widespread. But still, if you're outside, hydrating is a good idea. We've got another couple of days to deal with the steamy conditions, and more humidity is possible tomorrow. Highs today hit 95 in Burlington, 90 North Wilkesboro, about 86 in Galax. We expect similar conditions in the mountains there tomorrow, and more isolated storm threats too. So your forecast, a 60% chance of showers on Tuesday into a 50% chance of showers on your Wednesday, brings more impact days. 94 degrees for highs officially today, 101 in Las Vegas. So we're starting to see the heat come down there. Remember yesterday, I think it was up to 110 for an afternoon high. Heat indices feeling like the lower 100s potentially tomorrow to upper 90s. That has not changed. And your temperatures, along with those moisture showers and the sources from thunderstorms tomorrow, will keep us in those 95 to about 103 feels like temperatures, especially southern and eastern Piedmont, where we've already seen the storms from a few spotty ones today. Highs out there have been hot, and we're still sitting in the 90s. We're at 92 now in Winston-Salem, about 91 degrees. If you're heading to Bowman Gray Racing tonight, hopefully dry on the tracks for you. Don't see any storms chances developing right overhead at the moment. But in the Piedmont tomorrow, we have a better chance than we even had today to see a few of those pop-up thunderstorms and becoming more scattered, moving in from the mountains, moving from the west to the east. We've got winds out of the west and southwest, and that'll keep us in a nice warm flow. Hot temperatures again tomorrow in the foothills, expected similar conditions at 92, rain chances at 30%, and a slightly higher chance in the mountains for late afternoon into early evening tomorrow. Beginning about 2 to 3 o'clock, we'll see those showers and thunderstorms hanging in there through 4 o'clock with a 40% chance of storms, and winds out of the south and southwest at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Storms now right south of us along 220, back up into the mountains near Blessing, Helton. These storms have not really progressed to the east, so that means a lot of folks who have seen any showers are getting those heavy downpours in just a couple of neighborhoods. So not everyone dealing with the showers and thunderstorms, anywhere from about an inch to 1/10 of an inch out in areas that did see those spotty storms. Looking ahead, Monday into Tuesday, becoming more active with afternoon scattered showers and storms. Tuesday into Wednesday looks to be better for widespread rainfall possibilities, and it may keep temperatures in the upper 80s, if not even cooler. I like that trend for sure. Here's the 7-day forecast. You can see we've got a storm chance Sunday, and then beginning Monday, rain chances again at 30% tomorrow. Still concerned for dangerous heat concerns, upper 90s to near 100 for feels like temperatures. Impact days Tuesday and Wednesday for rain chances, and then low 90s to upper 80s to fill in next weekend.
You're watching WXII 12 Sports.
Mack Brown didn't need to tell Carolina fans, they already knew. Last season was disappointing for the Heels, but there's renewed optimism around the program, largely because expectations for this season are tempered a bit. A main reason the Heels are flying under the radar, they are faced with the task of replacing quarterback Sam Howell. Now heading into camp, it's a two-man race for the starting job between Drake May and Jacoby Criswell. And Coach Mack Brown's excited to see who will come out as the leader.
I remember when we were playing Major Applewhite and Chris Sims at Texas, and it was an everyday conversation which one should play. We have made it work with two, and until somebody steps up and takes over, you're going to have to play two, and that's just it. It's on them, and we'll put tremendous pressure on them again this preseason, like game pressure every day to see who's going to be ready for the opening game.
Carolina opens up training camp this upcoming Thursday. Carolina's rival Duke football in rebuild mode under head coach Mike Elko. The first-year head coach starting from the ground up as he tries to put his thumbprint on the program. As a first-year head coach, Elko is learning on the job how to run a program and build it the way he's always envisioned.
When you get in that chair for the first time and you really, go into undertaking all that is in running a college football program, I think there's some learning curves for sure, but it's been an enjoyable experience for sure for the last 8 months, building this infrastructure at Duke and getting this program set up to the level that we want it moving forward.
Elko and his staff added 7 transfers to its roster ahead of the 22 football season. It's not often that Carolina loses out on a 5-star recruit, let alone seeing one decommit. But just over a week ago, class of 23 guard G.G. Jackson reopened his recruitment after being a longtime Tar Heel target. Saturday, Jackson found his new home. The Columbia, South Carolina native is staying home, opting to leave the Heels to sign with South Carolina. Jackson, who's widely viewed as the #1 high school player in the country, will also reclassify and join South Carolina this fall. The chase for the playoffs is down to just 6 more races in the Cup Series. NASCAR shifting to Pocono Raceway this weekend, and no recent driver has had more success at Pocono than Denny Hamlin, and boy, did that tradition hold true with his 6th career victories at Pocono. Hamlin posting the fastest time on Saturday to earn his 3rd pole position of the race season. It's also Hamlin's 36th career pole position. It'll be a 1-2 start for Joe Gibbs Racing on Sunday with Kyle Busch qualifying 2nd. Playoff leader Chase